Welcome back. Um, Today I'm gonna rank the albums. This is going to be a easy video to make. Um, Recently, I'll start off with this. I did a watch-a-thon or listen-a-thon. I listened to every album that he made in chronological order, and obviously this list it's gonna be subjective. It's gonna be subjective, but I'm gonna rank it by starting at the bottom and seeing how far up this ladder Kids Ghost can go before you know, before I move on to the next one. So we'll start with Kids Ghost. Do I think it's better than Yay? No, I do not. So Yay, Kids Ghost, similar album length actually. Yay has way more hitters. Kids Ghost, it's kind of boring to me. I'm a hater. But Yay is just a good album. Now we move up to Yay. Is Yay better than Life of Pablo? I'm gonna say yes. Life of Pablo has a lot of hitters, but I think Yay hits way harder for me. It's just never misses. Like, it's so on point. Is it better than Yeezus? For sure. Yeezus, obviously. Um, it's a great album. It's a more harder to listen to album for someone not as familiar with Kanye's music, but when you understand it's all for shits and giggles, it kind of starts to make sense why there's all the goofy ass lyrics. Some of my favorites. I stick my fist in her like a civil rights sign. Eating Asian pussy, all I need is sweet and sour sauce. Is Ye better than MBDTF? Um, I don't know how to drag very well with the touchpad. I don't have my mouse plugged in right now, but it's actually kind of a tough one. I think the concentration on Ye is so good. Obviously, anyone that's ever listened to Kanye, like, for more than an hour, knows that this album is hell overrated. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is. However, it is very good and has a lot of bangers. But I think the bangers kind of line up with Ye, so I'm gonna say that Ye is better. And Ye is definitely better than 808s and Heartbreak. 808s and Heartbreak, it's a very significant in his career album. Very unique, very unique. You know, uh, I've listened to it a lot actually, solely because I've been through times where it's the right album, where I was a little bit depressed for one reason or another. Um, Probably not a great reason. I don't know. I get sad a little easy, but I definitely think that EA is gonna be better than that one. Streetlights, RoboCop. RoboCop is underrated. I think that one hits. Say You Will. Why are you so paranoid? I think that's a funny one. Coldest Winter, and even Heartless, really. Though Heartless is the most overrated song on his entire discography. Well, it rivals Gold Digger and how overrated it is. Because I don't really like either of those songs that much, but they have a lot of streams. But it has hits. Just they don't hit the same as like the ones on Yay or My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy or The Life of Pablo, which could be some pre foreshadowing for what's to come in this list. Sorry, I mean the text. I said I ate fish curry for dinner. Interesting. What does that taste like? To flounder. Flounder, that fish. That's a pretty good one, in my opinion. Tastes kinda fishy, but doesn't when it's fried. It's very good fried. I've mostly only had flounder fried, but it is pretty good fried. I never realized how fishy it tasted until I just had it now. But yeah. Okay, now is Yay better than Graduation? Graduation, I have a good friend, right, who I discuss a lot of this with. We both are, pretty decent fans of the artist, Kanye West. Yay, whatever. But, he really opts with graduation. Like, I'm gonna be real. He opts with graduation. I don't. I I think for this one, I don't know. I seem to switch on my rankings all the time. I should start doing like a weekly one. This would probably change every time. But after the re-listen, I feel like Yay is just too short to be graduation. Graduation does have a lot of good hits. All right. So since Yay, we'll stop there for now. Since it gets barred off, we go back down to the bottom. We already did Kitsy Ghost. Or no, every time we go back to the bottom, we go all the way to the bottom. So Kitsy Ghost, do I think it's better than Life of Pablo? No. So now we go to Life of Pablo. There you go. So Life of Pablo, is it better than Yeezus? I definitely think so. I think Yeezus, another shorter album, um, doesn't have the same quality in every song as Yay for being a shorter album. And I think the Life of Pablo, has a lot of hits, like a good mass variety of songs that would fall in the second or third tier. I did do a tier list ranking last night. Um, and in that, you might really notice that there's a lot of like not goat songs, but like excellent songs, very good songs, and there's a good like mass quantity of them. So I think it does definitely surpass Jesus, and for that reason as well, I think it's it's such a good matchup with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's a longer album, has more songs, but I don't know. I think The Life of Pablo. If I'm thinking like miss, why I think I should judge this by the misses. I don't think there's a miss on The Life of Pablo. And some of the hits are so high. Actually, there are some goat songs on there. Saint Pablo, and I really do like highlights. I do wish my dick had a GoPro so I could play that shit back. Oh no, you know, very good line. Inspirational line. I think it will surpass this just because there are misses on Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, including that of like the last half of Blame Game, who taught you to like that? Easy taught me, shit like that. Like, it's just not very good. It throws me off. And Hell of a Life is a complete miss. I mean, oh my gosh, so repetitive. Okay, and then Life of Pablo, is it better than 808s? I think so. I think so. I've already explained this. 808s is just a weaker album in general. It's good, but it's not Kanye good. And is it better than Yay? This is really a quality over quantity situation. Now, I like a week ago would have said Ye is better, but today I'm saying Life of Pablo. I've over listened to Ye recently. I'd still listen to it and love it, but I feel like Life of Pablo gives me more to listen to, and the diversity just really puts it ahead. I think, while also like not having misses, having just so many hits. And now is Life of Pablo better than Graduation? I think so, because it has you know a lot of just as good hits, but like more than Graduation does. So it just puts it over the line. Now we've made it to the top three. This is where it gets interesting. Does it be late, late registration? I say no. I am a fiend for the college dropout and late registration. Oh my goodness! Like I just love those albums. Okay, when I say I love them, I love them. Um, like I cannot get enough of them. I'll get to which one I love more soon. It's a pretty easy guess. I feel like my number one album is just far above the rest here. But late registration, you know, in comparison to Life of Pablo, it's not as long as the college dropout, so it's definitely shorter than Life of Pablo. I mean, Bring Me Down. I love like the group of like songs that are like late, My Way Home, and Drive Slow. For some reason, I grouped those together. I don't know, but I like all those. If I want them, I think I might go with Life of Pablo for this one. I love the skit genre though. That's always amazing. But once again, the longer album, more hits. I'm gonna put it ahead. I'm trying to be a little more objective in this ranking. My subjective ranking would be definitely a little different. I might do that sometime later. Um, Now College Dropout, it does not beat. It doesn't. It really just doesn't. The College Dropout is it's approaching in length. I think Life of Pablo is still longer, but the College Dropout has so many GOAT songs. I mean, at least a third of the songs on the album are in the GOAT tier for me. I mean, slow jams, two words, never let me down, school spirit, all falls down, through the wire, last call, even spaceship. I mean, I like I'll forget a lot because there's just so many good ones. Like I even love the workout plan, new workout plan. I mean, um, like get them high and breathe out are like kind of just like good, but like I don't get up there. But still, this album is just so amazing. I mean, and for me, his first album, 2004, like that is just something to me. So to go back down, since I lost, Kid See Ghost is better than Jesus. Jesus alone, Happy Bound too, already puts him up Kid See Ghost for me. As much as I like Reborn, Fourth Dimension, Fire, Free, like I like a lot of the songs of Kid See Ghost. I just still think Jesus is just better. And then is Jesus better than this one? No, it's just it doesn't contain as many hits. Um, is MBDTF better than 808s? Since we're already stuck down here, we don't even go down. Yes, I think it is because I mean it's just well, I've already said it. 808s is a unique album, but it's just not on the same tier as a lot of the other albums. Is MBTD MBTDT? Oh my gosh, I'm selling. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Is it better than Yay? This is a hard one. I think listenability, Yay just surpasses it in every way. I mean, we're thinking about like All Mine. Like we all do come from come. Like come on, lock in, guys. We do. So I think that just takes the cake. Like every line hits me hard, hits me fast, hits me strong. Pause. In a way, pause. That is. So I'm not gonna surpass that. Is he better than Graduation? I think I've already gone through this. Um, that's a no. And now Graduation has its run. Graduation, is it better than Late Registration? So we're gonna go to Genius Late Registration. And we're gonna look at this real quick. I want to be sure of it. Holy shit! How did I forget about Touch the Sky? Is just so amazing. I mean, jeez. Heard him say, "Drive slow, yeah. My way home, yeah. Crack music, roses, bring me down. Diction, even if it's a little overrated or some people don't like it. I know that. I mean, Diamonds from Sierra Leone. What a classic. Hey Mama's a special one. Oh, I love We Major. Oh my gosh, how do I always forget about that? Yeah, Gone. I think I forgot to add that to my little grouping. It's also in there. I mean, it's such a great album, and like Graduation sure does a lot of hits, but I don't think it compares. I just it's a different style, but I don't think it's better, like objectively. Um, so yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna leave the rankings. So we got Kid See Ghost to Yeezus to 808s to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy to Yay to Graduation to Late Registration to Life of Pablo, and on top of it all, the best Kanye West album ever made, clearly, and his first, The College Dropout, the GOAT album, in my opinion, the best album ever. I'm a Glazer. I love it. Not the song with Lil Pump. That song's ass. But thank you for watching. Yeah, that's all I got.